Hello, this is Travis Chatwin from Beach and Sun Homes, and welcome to another episode of Everyday Encinitas, where our goal is to spotlight local businesses and community organizations around the area and learn a little bit more about them. Today we have the pleasure of meeting Dr. Georgine Nanos here at Kind Health Group. Let's go in and see what she has to say. To another episode of Everyday Encinitas. I am sitting with Georgine Nanos here at Kind Health Group. Thank you so much for taking a moment to sit with us.
Thank you, Travis.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit more about your practice here. What do you got going on?
Sure. Well, I'm a family physician and I started Kind Health Group about 2 years ago. And Kind Health Group is a very unique model of practice. We have a little bit of everything here. We have an aesthetic practice where we help everyone look beautiful on the outside and then also focus on the inside.
More skin related, or how does it work?
We cover everything. So we have 4 different lasers here. So we can work on skin resurfacing, we can get rid of brown spots, wrinkles, we can tighten the skin, we can tighten everything pretty much from your forehead to your knees.
Okay, and this is all done with a laser?
With different lasers.
Okay.
And then we also have a fat melting laser. So, after you get back from your vacation.
So these, the long winter and everything, with summer coming up, it's probably a good idea that we should probably make an appointment. So when we talk about lasers, is it more like a depth that we're looking at, or how does that laser interact with the skin?
So there are 4 different lasers and they're all used in very different ways. So we have an icon laser that has multi-functionality to it. It does laser hair removal. It also does scar removal and acne scar removal. So surgical and acne scars it can remove, and it works at different wavelengths. We have different hand pieces on that same laser. And then that same laser also removes sunspots on the face and also on the arms and the chest. It does what's called an IPL, it's intense pulse light. And then same laser also does a deep resurfacing, so it works at a different wavelength to even out your skin texture and remove fine lines and wrinkles, and also works to remove any underlying scarring and redness as well.
So pretty popular, I imagine, around here, especially with all the sun that we have.
Yes.
And, I always think about that when we're out there surfing, and I'm putting on all the sunscreens and doing all the proper techniques of what we're supposed to do to protect our skin. But this is one step in evolution to kind of protect it even further, make it look more beautiful.
Yes.
So how long have you been here in Encinitas?
So I've been practicing family medicine in Encinitas for over 15 years. I used to be at a medium-sized group practice down the street, and I love practicing medicine with every fiber of my being, but I was in a group and doing traditional medicine the way you're probably used to seeing, where I was seeing 25, 30 people a day in like 5-10 minute increments. I didn't feel like I could take really good care of them, and I really love spending time with people and building those connections. I didn't feel like I was delivering the care that people deserved.
Which is important, one-on-one. You want to have that individualized care instead of just kind of funneling them through this, hey, I got 30 seconds with you, we got to get to the next one.
Yeah, that's what it was like, and it was pretty intense. So this practice is very different. It's a concierge, kind of direct primary care model where people can spend as much time as they need. Usually each visit is at least an hour, sometimes 2. And we can really explore all of the issues that people have, because really what's important is that you can take time to listen to somebody, and that's how you can really get to the root cause of their problems. It's very hard to accomplish in 10-minute increments. And much of what I believe is important in medicine is making lifestyle changes so that you can live a healthier life.
I love that concept where you take health coaching and actually kind of be preventative instead of reactive. And I think in the wellness, because it defines wellness, we're actually going for wellness instead of that Band-Aid, which maybe taking that time to educate people is gigantic.
Well, I always say our healthcare model is it's so broken. It's not healthcare, it's disease care. And so we really need to focus more on prevention. And so our health coaching program is extremely unique, and everyone who's part of our concierge family practice also gets health coaching as well, and they're assigned to a an outstanding health coach. Usually it's Annie here. And what she does is she does a pretty extensive intake with them, kind of looking at their whole life history from the time they were born until now, and looking at even childhood traumas. What she does is go through a very comprehensive history and then identify with each individual what their health goals are and kind of map out a plan to how to best achieve those. And you would think, everyone wants to lose weight, but really it tends to be stress management.
Probably so, right?
So we spend
it's really easy to grab that donut and just run out the door. It really is. And so, as we start to kind of just wake up, we all have good intentions.
Right.
But it's huge to have a coach alongside to be able to answer those questions, keep you accountable, right?
Exactly.
Because that's the main thing, is the accountability. That's huge. Tell me a little bit about that staff. Who is that staff? Okay. I know we're talking to you today, but let's go over a couple of the people that we can expect when you walk in the front door. Who would you be seeing? Is there any list of people?
So the first people you see are Ryan and Stephanie, who are our front desk coordinators, and they are just exceptionally wonderful, happy people. The whole point of this entire environment is that I wanted to create a place that's warm and inviting. I didn't want it to feel like a doctor's office. I wanted you to feel like you were in your friend's beach cottage, and that you can get everything you need under one roof and also have fun doing it. Annie Clark is our health coach, and she is just also exceptional at her job. She keeps everyone accountable. We have an app that syncs with all of your wearable devices. And,
oh, wow. And so you are never alone.
So you're never alone. So that might be one of my favorite tools, actually.
Right. Well, that's accountability 101 right there.
Yes.
Okay.
So Annie's like in your face all the time, if you want her to be. It's not that invasive. Sure. And so we can ask people questions all the time and interact with them and make sure they're meeting their health goals. And then she also takes them for walks on the beach once a month, or takes them on grocery store tours, or takes them paddleboarding, or takes them to yoga. So we're really out there with people all the time. On the aesthetic side, Jackie Fishman is our director of aesthetic medicine, and she is an extremely talented aesthetic nurse. She's been practicing for 13 or 14 years now, and we call her the master. She can. I'm just always in awe of her. She's just so meticulous and so careful, and just creates these beautiful results. And then the newest addition to our team is April DiMaggio, who's a physician assistant, also a very talented person. And she's kind of a hybrid between me and Jackie, because she's been practicing family medicine for 20 plus years, and has also been doing aesthetics for about another 11 or 12 years. She's also a highly skilled aesthetic provider, and she also practices family medicine, so she can kind of do it all.
Quite the team.
Yeah. So they're wonderful. And then Angie Lake Castellanos is our patient care coordinator, and she kind of keeps the show. You got to keep it all under wraps. Balls in the air.
Yeah, good for her. Well, that's lucky to have such a good support staff, and your office is beautiful.
Thank you.
I really, really love, number one, the name. I love kind, because I do believe in being kind, and I think that rings true in all walks of life, and I think people should really focus on that. So I love your name, by the way.
Thank you.
I love your office. I love the decor, and you've really done a really nice job here of just making it really homey. And I think that's a fantastic job, so good job on that.
Thanks.
When people are walking around town and they're talking about their experience with Kind Health Group, they basically are going around talking to their friends, and you got to go see Georgine and the Kind Health Group. How is it going to be said? How do you think? You got to go see Georgine and the Kind Health Group because?
I would say because they have the most talented clinicians. They treat you like family. It's a fun place to be. You can get so much of your health care covered, health needs addressed, both from the inside and out. But there are lots of med spas, there are lots of primary care offices, but there are very few that do both. And I feel like we do it well. We try very hard to do it well. So I think we're a pretty unique space.
Just because you're all around awesome. Because you're all around amazing. It's okay to toot your own horn. It's okay. So, when we're talking about the cosmetic, the coaching, everything that you guys do, all the procedures, you have one special procedure here. And I think you are well known for this procedure, and a lot of people gravitate to you for this. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
So that is our Mona Lisa Touch laser, and it's actually a vaginal laser that's designed to help women in peri and postmenopause. So after women are through their childbearing years, their estrogen levels start to decline, and they can experience a lot of vaginal dryness, and that causes pain during intercourse. It also causes frequent UTIs. It can cause some leaking, and all that stuff's really frustrating, and there aren't any really good medical solutions that are very effective. You can take some hormone replacement creams, and sometimes they can help to a small degree. The novel approach that we're taking is using this laser called the Mona Lisa Touch, and with 3 painless treatments spaced about 6 weeks apart, you can have pretty much, in some cases, total relief of your symptoms. So
wow. And are you one of the only or the very few in the area that do something like this?
We are one of the few. I was one of the first female physicians in San Diego. It's gained a little more popularity, which I'm actually happy for, because that kind of spreads the word that this is available. It's just a really novel procedure. Like I said, it's painless. It takes 5 minutes. There's no downtime. It's just one of those things that women don't know enough about, and then when they hear about it and when they experience it, it's literally life-changing for so many of them. So it's actually my favorite laser, because it impacts people in such a dramatic way and an intimate way that's really hard for them to kind of find a solution for in any other space.
Right.
So.
Well, I think that's amazing, and to be able to be in your position to help others out in the way that you do has to feel pretty rewarding. I mean, you probably love what you do, that's amazing. So, if anybody's watching right now and they'd like to make an appointment, how do we find you?
So you can find us on our website, which is www.kindhealthgroup.com. You can call us at 760-701-5463, and you can also follow us on Instagram at Kind Health Group.
Perfect. Thank you so much. This has been great to learn a little bit more, and it's wonderful to meet you. And I've been looking forward to this for a while. It's been a lot of fun. So
it has been fun.
Yeah. So thanks for watching another episode of Everyday Encinitas. I'm sitting with Dr. Georgine Nanos here at the Kind Health Group, and you must make your appointment for that consultation to come check them out. Don't hesitate. Don't waste any time. Make your appointment. We'll see you on the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for watching another episode of Everyday Encinitas. It was a pleasure to sit down with Dr. Georgine Nanos here at the Kind Health Group. She is amazing. Make your appointment today. If you're a local business or a community organization who'd like to be featured on an up-and-coming video, please drop me a line at 619-752-4663. We appreciate you sharing this video, and we look forward to meeting you soon.
Hi, my name's Heather. I'm 54 years old. I've been coming to Kind Health Group for a couple years. I originally started here because I wanted to get Botox. That was all I knew about helping with the effects of aging. The reason I love Kind is because I feel like they genuinely care. They listen to what I want. I certainly didn't want or could get a facelift, but I was amazed at the things that they could do with injections and other things to help me feel better about myself. So I would say yes to Kind. Whatever you want to do, come here and check it out. I've also done the Mona Lisa Touch, which you could probably find out more on your own. Thanks, Kind.